Welcome everybody back to another Histobitches video. Today we're going around Bath and we're going to see the Bath Abbey, we're going to go to some pretty gardens, and we're going to attempt to do a maze, so stay tuned. So the Bath Abbey is actually really pretty and it's situated in the town centre of Bath. Basically a working historic town. In Bath you have the Roman baths. There's so much history around you that it's hard to take it all in. An interesting fact about the Bath Abbey is that the first king of all of England, called King Edgar, was crowned on this site in 973, and his coronation service set the precedent for the coronation ceremonies of all future kings and queens of England and Great Britain. At this point now, we're just having a general wander around the Bath Abbey, and I noticed that this aisle that we're walking down has got a ton of graves underneath. Which, if you think about it, on your wedding day, isn't that incredibly weird to be walking down and there's the grave of Mary Loveday? At this point, we're actually going to focus in on the grave of Mary Loveday because I was absolutely fascinated by her name. She was a butcher's wife, I believe, and honestly, just the last name Loveday, that's such a lovely last name. So we just took a couple of moments to appreciate that while we walked around the rest of the Bath Abbey. What we did notice was there was a lot of construction going on. This is just upkeep the abbey and make sure that everything's safe and different things like that. I mean, honestly, I'm not a builder, so I really have no clue what they're doing or why they're doing it. Next up, we have the James Montague grave. I want to say it's a grave, and he donated his body to the abbey. Like, how incredibly weird is that? Just being like, hey, so when I die, guess what? You get my body. Like, that's so weird. So we just took a few moments, just be like, that's mega weird, as you could see by my face just there, going, what? So yeah, we just go and look into that a bit more. Yeah, here's some candles that people light in remembrance, and all over the walls and things like that are different graves and stuff. Because what more could you want in a church apart from dead bodies? Um, yeah. Okay, so I actually just found out that there are estimated to be around 8,000 bodies buried underneath the abbey floors, and the last one was laid to rest in 1845. So far, the earliest burial which has been discovered under the floor is from 1625. How creepy is that? I mean, I had no idea. So, just some information on James Montague for all who wanted to know. He was the Bishop of Bath and Wells from 1608 to 1616, and he was the son of Edward Montague of Broughton House in Northamptonshire. In the early 17th century, when the abbey was in ruins, this dude paid £1,000, which back then was an incredible amount, to restore its roof, and by 1616, the previously ruined building was repaired and back in use. The roof was subsequently replaced in 1870, and with an amazing fan vaulted ceiling we see today, and this is something which people come to see. So here we are at our next point of interest, the Parade Gardens in Bath. It's 2.5 acres and it's one of Bath's most popular pleasure grounds. They give amazing views of Putney Bridge and the Weir, and the Weir is so beautiful, and they film Les Mis there, and Les Mis is one of my favourite films ever. And it's a really beautiful place. We were so lucky with the weather today, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning. And they do little bands. They've also got really cool statues. That little boy's playing a violin. I saw a statue of a pig as well, which was really weird. But yeah, it was just a really beautiful place to visit. Next up, we're going to be going to the Beezer Maze. I think I'm saying that right, the Beezer Garden Maze. And me and Chloe are going to attempt this. So here we are going through the maze, which I find pretty funny seeing as we're going in quick time. And basically, it's called the Beezer maze, which I hope I'm saying correctly, and it was made by this guy called Randall Coate in 1984, and he designed about 50 mazes in England, which are all known for their hidden symbolism. His particular hidden symbolism in this was because Bath is inspired by the city's Georgian architecture, as well as the Isambard Kingdom Brunel's railway designs, and it's centered on a large Roman-inspired mosaic. In its central location, it makes the ideal spot for families to enjoy a little picnic, and you're still in the city centre, so you get a bit of the best of both worlds. As you can see, we've nearly finished the maze. Well, I say nearly finished, we're about halfway through. And yeah, it's a really pretty little maze. It's something nice to see next to the River Avon, and you're right by Putney Bridge. So it's something nice that you wouldn't typically expect in a city centre. So here we're coming up to the end. Yay! Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, bye!